Hi guys. Hello. Hi. How y'all doing? Hello all. S. Johnson, how are you? I see everybody still coming in. We're going to give everybody a little bit more time to come in. Hello, Yvette Bell. Hi. Hello. Hello. Yes, y'all come on in. I'm waiting on you. Demita Joe. Tangy J, my mod. Hey, T Sharp. Hi. Hello. Oh, I'm so tired. We're gonna get through this live though, honey. I wanted to get on here and get some stuff. We only have 2 topics. It's gonna be a short live. I'm not gonna be on too much longer. But we do have just a little bit of tea that we want to get out. Hello. Samiko Watkins, Dolores McCrae, Louisiana Chick, Anita Watkins, S. Johnson again, Deidre Keys, Deborah. S. McNeil, Valerie Owens, Don Simber, Samiko Watkins. Hi, guys. Hello. All right, let's go ahead and get into what we're here for. Thank you guys for joining. Says ready for the drag. Y'all just assume I'm dragging tonight, huh? Oh, Tisha says she's ready for the drag. I'm gonna try to drag a little bit. I'm a little tired. I worked a little hard tonight. Well, today rather. But yeah, we're gonna get it out. Y'all already see who's in the description. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of this Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation, honey. It's just getting messy and messier by the day. And then we're gonna talk about Wanda, honey. She running her mouth out here, child. We don't really be caring what Wanda got to say, but we will talk about it because it is what it is at this point. Okay. All right, let's get into it. All right, first topic, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez saga first, and then we'll go into the Wanda conversation, okay? I'm gonna end it out with a bang with her because y'all already know, honey. I can't just touch on a topic with her and just let it go. I kind of got to say what I got to say, and yeah, we can't do a hit and quit when it comes to Wanda. All right, so as far as the Megan Thee Stallion and the Tory Lanez situation, Megan Thee Stallion is saying that Tory Lanez offered her $1 million to be quiet after their incident that happened in 2020, you guys, okay? Megan says that he offered her the $1 million because he was on probation and didn't want to go to jail, all right? Now, she testified today on day 2 of the trial. This is day 2. Yesterday was the first day of their trial, okay? She testified that that he begged her and her friend Kelsey, okay, not to report the incident and that he would pay $1 million because, like I said, he was on probation and didn't want to be violated on his probation since he was already caught with a pow before. All right. Now, y'all know he stays in trouble. He's either fighting somebody, he's getting into an altercation with somebody, or he's in a situation like this with Megan. All right. Lord have mercy. So Tory is currently facing, like I said, 22 years and 8 months in prison. We talked about that this morning if he is convicted. A lot of people were questioning why did he bring his young son, who looked like he might have been about 5 years old, to the actual trial to be hearing about adult situations and a serious situation such as this between he and Megan Thee Stallion. His child looked like he was about 5. All right. The child should have, a lot of people saying the child probably should have been left home or with a sitter or someone else instead of bringing this child to court to listen to adult testimonies. All right. About an alleged pow situation. So a lot of people were kind of going in on Tory for that. And then they was trying to say that he was kind of trying to play on the sympathy of the courts and everyone else involved with the cameras and everybody being there to try to make it look like, oh, he's such a great dad. And maybe he's not this person that everybody is trying to paint him out to be with this situation with Megan. So like I said, this is day 2 of the trial. We're going to keep covering it. We're going to keep seeing what is going on, what is being testified. There are a lot of people who are set to be testifying against Tory in terms of this case. So we'll see what it gives. Okay. Like, who brings their 5-year-old to court for a situation like this? I was just like, bro, do you know what kind of time you're facing? Do you know what you guys are going to be discussing? Like, that situation was very, very like crazy. So I don't think that a 5-year-old should have been sitting in a courtroom listening to this type of mess going on. I mean, I don't know. I think that you're a millionaire, Tory. You could have hired a babysitter for your son to stay with somebody on today, okay, and yesterday. All right, they showed him yesterday also getting out of his car with his son. I'm just like, bro, you don't need to keep bringing your child to court. Like, everybody know that you are a father. At the end of the day, that's irrelevant to this case. You could be a great father and still be out here on the BS. All right, ask Martell. He got 5 and he's still on his BS. So ain't nobody checking for that. At the end of the day, if you did what this girl said that you did, then you gotta handle what you gotta handle. Okay. You want to pay her $1 million not to go and talk about this. So it must be something to it. If somebody tell me, hey, I know I did this to you, but you know, I'm gonna pay you $1 million not to say anything, then that kind of puts some validity to what people are saying that you did. Now he has denied all charges as it relates to this case. He's saying that he's not guilty for this. So if you're not guilty, then why you offered her $1 million not to go and report it and or talk about it? Okay. Let me read a little bit of what is said about this particular case. As of 3:17 p.m. today, it says Megan Thee Stallion's direct examination continued Tuesday afternoon, and it got even more emotional than her initial morning testimony, with her touching on the impact of this case has had on her, including the notion that she wishes that she was unalived instead of having to deal with this today. All right. It says that Megan Thee Stallion teared up a lot during the second half, and that says that she was having a hard time having to sit across from Tory Lanez, whom she again insisted was the one who pow-powed her. All right. It says that Megan explicitly repeated that she saw Tory with the pow-pow and didn't see her friend Kelsey Nicole with it. Okay. It says that as terrifying as the actual ordeal was, it says that Megan describes how the aftermath has been perhaps even more difficult, noting that her speaking up against Tory has put a target on her back in a male-dominated rap industry, okay, where guys are prone to take Tory's side by default, and name-calling and misogynoir would wrongly ensue her. All right. It says that Megan also said that she says that I wish that he would have unalived me if I knew I'd have to go through this. She says court is still in session, and Megan is about to undergo cross-examination where Tory's defense team will get a chance to grill her about what she's testified to thus far. Okay. So she's having to relive this moment, which I'm sure is not, good for her. It says that at 12:50 p.m. today that Megan Thee Stallion has taken the stand, giving an emotional testimony to the jury. It says at one point, clearly upset, Megan said, I can't believe I have to come up here and do this, before claiming Kelsey Nicole and Tory Lanez started to fight while in the car, prompting her to get out of the ride. It says that according to Megan, says that she started walking and she heard Tory say, dance, biatch, okay, and claims she then saw him with the pow-pow pointing at her before getting pow-pow. And then Megan says that she started to go into shock at that point, okay, and then it just goes on into telling the details of that particular incident. All right. Okay. And then she claims that Tory then said to her, don't say anything and I'll give you $1 million, adding that he was already on probation. She says that she remembers thinking about how he seemed more concerned about possibly going to jail versus pow-powing her. All right. She says that as for Kelsey, her friend, said that Megan testified that she never saw her with the pow-pow, regarding the lack of support from the rap community. And then Megan chalked it up to the idea that it's still largely a boys club. Okay. So we're gonna stop it there. All right. So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated as this case progresses. So yeah, she's very emotional. She was very emotional on the Gayle King interview that she did as well. She's sticking to her story as to what happened. They keep asking her over and over and over, what happened. And from everything that I've read and or saw video wise and testimony wise, it's been the very same thing. She has not changed her story. So at the end of the day, I mean, if he did it, then shame on him, because he's definitely going to be in a lot of trouble if they find him guilty. Okay. So prayers to Megan having to go through this again, because that could not be an easy task. All right. Moving on to our last topic of the night. I told y'all we're not going to be on here late. Okay. I wanted to pop in and connect with you guys and give you guys some some tea. All right. So next topic is Wanda goes off and says the Love and Marriage Huntsville fans act like the show revolves around Melody Cherie and Martell Holt, honey. All right. Wanda also says that the Scotts don't owe Melody Cherie or Martell anything. All right. Yes, she did, honey. I said, who the hell Wanda's talking to? All right. All right. So it says that Wanda had more things to say about Love and Marriage Huntsville on social media. It says that she thinks that some fans believe, honey, that the show revolves around Martell and Melody. She says to all of you guys out there just thinking that the show revolves around two people, shame on you. She says, shame on you guys, shame on you all. It is so pitiful for y'all to think that the show should revolve around two people on the show. She also continues, she says that we don't owe nobody no respect, and we don't owe nobody no life, and we don't care what nobody do out there in this world. I don't know what she's talking about right there. All right. Oh, so they're saying that these comments are possibly in response to some viewers expressing that the Scotts should be thankful that Melody and Martell pitched the show to Carlos King, which they did. All right. It says that cast members were selected based on Martell and Melody's suggestions, which they were. All right. So they're saying that regardless, that Wanda wants people to show more respect to Tisha. This is what Wanda had to say. Wanda said, you better put some respect on my daughter's name, period. And I mean that. She says that, hold on. She said, I said that with respect and you better do it. She said, you better put some respect on her name. She said, yep, I meant what I said. She said, that she has been married. She said, hold on. She said she been married. What is it? 17 years now. She didn't even remember how many years. All right. So I do have an audio where Wanda is actually going off. Okay. I want to play for you guys. Yeah. Hopefully y'all can understand what she's saying, because y'all know Wanda cannot talk. So give me 1 sec for the video. Give me 1 sec. She was saying that Tisha and Marceau could actually carry the show by themselves, that they don't really need the Holts on there.
They're just thinking that the show revolve around two people.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. What is wrong with this site, Lord? Hold on. We try it again. Let's try it again. I hope it plays. This is acting so stupid. It played fine earlier.
To all you guys out there just thinking that the show revolve around two people, shame on you. Shame on you guys. Shame on y'all. It is so pitiful for y'all to think that this show should revolve around two people on the show. That is so pitiful. And I'm the reason why I'm coming on my YouTube to talk about it, because everything I say on my live, it get back out there on YouTube anyway. So I decided to bring it on my YouTube channel to talk about it. We don't owe nobody no respect. We don't owe nobody no life. We don't care what nobody do out there in the world. We don't care. Only thing we care about is what's going on the show. And everything y'all talk about, y'all putting us in it. I thought that when commentaries be people that view the show, talk about the show, and not about us. Not about us. That means don't call us no, that bitch hold this and that. It's okay if you call us that. It's okay. I have had 7 bloggers to call me outside of my name. And I'm okay with them. I promise you, I'm okay with them. Funky Dineva was one of them. He called me slap out of my name. But the way he said it, and then he didn't continue every week saying the same thing every single week. If you didn't like nothing I say, he didn't like something I say, he may say, that damn dumbass motherfucker, Miss Wanda this, Miss Wanda that. That's all he gonna say. He gonna leave it there. I'm fine with that. I am so fine with that. But what I'm not fine with, y'all going digging up lies and want to spread it around the world. That's what I'm not fine with. Y'all go digging up lies about my daughter and want to sprinkle it around the world like they ashes or something. Bitch, let me tell y'all something. You better put some respect on my daughter's name, period. And I meant that. I said that with respect. And you better put some respect on her name. Yep, I meant what I said. Mm-hmm. She says she been married, 17 years now?
That's it, y'all. Y'all, what y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? We better put some respect on her daughter's name because she's been married 17 years. So we are normalizing toxic marriages now. Is that what we're doing? We are normalizing toxic marriages where husbands talk to their wives very, very disrespectful on national television, tell them to shut the F up and tell them, I don't have to listen to this bullshit like he just told her in this past episode on national television, where he makes her stay at home and will not allow her to work. So I would say the first person who needs to put some respect on her name would be her husband, the person that she has stayed in a toxic situationship with for 17 years. She's the fool. Bloggers are not the fools for speaking out on it, because at the end of the day, baby, yes, she's a baconologist, staying home all day doing nothing. You went to school all these damn years to get 2 degrees and sitting at home and allowing your husband to be disrespectful to you and turning you into his beard. Tisha is a beard. She is insecure. Her mother made her that way. Her mother conditioned her to stay in toxic situations like she is. Wanda is in a toxic situation. You got a whole husband and a boyfriend on the side, honey. Or let's flip it. You got a whole boyfriend with a husband on the side, okay? You already said you got a boyfriend and your husband still live with you because you don't want him to go nowhere. And I want to say it's for financial reasons. He sleep down the hall. You sleep down here in your bedroom with the door closed. How toxic is that? Then you tell your daughter that if her husband cheat on her, to put him out of the house till he get his shit together and then allow him to come back when he get his shit together. So you're going to allow him to cheat, then go out there and cheat with whoever he want to cheat with while he's still cheating, and let him come back in the house and continue to cheat just so that you don't be by yourself. Wanda is the problem in this situation. At the end of the day, your daughter is grown. Tisha's in her 40s. If she ain't speaking out about it, if she don't feel compelled to be speaking out about people being disrespectful towards her, then who are we to be listening to your mama girl on what she got to say? Ain't nobody checking for Wanda, what she got to say. I don't care about Wanda, Honda, or anybody else and what she got to say. At the end of the day, everybody with eyes, okay, including Stevie Wonder, he can't even see. Anybody with eyes can see that Tisha is in a messed up situation. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Don't nobody have to put no respect on her name, period. Just like you said. Put some respect on her name? No, I'm not putting no respect on her name. I'm not putting no respect on Wanda's name. You know, middle finger up to both of y'all. That's how I feel. Like, that's how I feel. I'm sorry. I cannot respect people who have no respect for no one else. And at the end of the day, Melody and Martell did pitch the show. At the end of the day, it's their show. If it wasn't for Melody pitching the show, you, Wanda, would not have a spot on the show as an extra. You're extra, and you talk more than the actual cast. I'm going to say it again. You are an extra. Most people who are extras in a scene don't really be out trying to outdo whoever is the actual actor. You're not a real actor. They don't even show you in the credits when the show come on. So, ma'am, you should not even be running your mouth as what relates on this show. Whenever they want somebody to come on and be ratchet, then that's when they show you. Lately, they haven't needed anyone to be ratchet. They're trying to change the direction of the show, and you so pressed like a good old panini because they haven't showed you in the last few episodes. So now you want to come out in this video talking about put some respect on your daughter's name. Tell your daughter put some respect on Melody's name, who gave her a job while they were sitting over there with no car, while they were sitting over there with no place to stay when they were staying in Melody's house, when Marceau was working over there at the movie theater, barely making it, and Melody and Martell stepped up to help them. They had nothing if it wasn't for Melody and Martell. So you put some respect on their name. Okay. Yeah, they were snacking on the potted meat, had Melody and Martell not pitched the show and allowed them to come on the show and help them. So at the end of the day, ain't nobody got to put no respect on Tisha. Who is Tisha and Marceau? Who are they? Two side chicks staying in the same house wearing the same girdle. That's who the hell they are. Ain't nobody checking for no damn Tisha or Marceau. Don't nobody care nothing about Wanda and what she got to say. Like, for real. For real. She got a nerve. And I mean that. Like, really? And if we don't, what you doing? And if we don't put some respect on her name, what you doing? Because I drag you on a daily, Wanda. I have several videos that I have dragged you at, ma'am. So if we don't respect her, then what's going to happen? Okay? What's going to happen? She going to continue to be looking stupid on national television by her so-called husband, since you want to keep throwing out 17 years. Tina Turner was married to Ike for way longer than that, and we see where that got her. Okay? Yeah, go back and look at the movie. Just because you've been married a long time don't mean that it's a great marriage. That does not, we're not getting ready to glorify 17-year marriage when it's toxic. We just not. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but we do know what we've seen on national television on five seasons now of disrespect. 5 seasons of disrespect. Okay? Yeah. Yes, Wanda, you will be still down there like you are now at the schoolhouse, honey, as a lunch lady. If Melody and Martell did not pitch this show and Carlos King did not ask you to come on there to, like you say, you help keep the ratings boosted, I wouldn't say that. Because at the end of the day, everyone logs on, well, not log on, but tune in every Saturday to see Melody and her children, really, and Miss Van. I keep saying it. If they get rid of everybody else on that show and keep Melody and her kids, everybody will still tune in to watch this show. They don't want to see the Scotts. They do not want to see Wanda. I'm just saying. They already said in a most recent live where I talked about today, they say, you know what, Kimmy is the probably the favorite on the show, but they don't want to see her ass either because her last name is Scott. They would much rather see her off the show too because she is a Scott. At the end of the day, Wanda, we don't need you on the show. As you can see, there have been how many episodes now that we have not seen you on, Wanda? And the show ratings have continued to do what they do without you, ma'am. So that says that they don't need you. Carlos King is proving that Love and Marriage Huntsville does not need you, Wanda. I know you watch my show. I know you watch my show. Why you home mad because you ain't made no appearances, meaning you ain't making no money from the show. So now you got to figure out a way to try to get some money on the back end. And we still not checking for you. We still not checking for you, ma'am. We're still not checking for you. You're still not relevant on the show. Nobody still cares. Nobody still don't care to see you. And it was said that most of the people in Huntsville don't even watch the show while you out at 2 o'clock in the morning, driving around with your engine light on, trying to tell everybody to watch the show. Don't nobody in Huntsville care about that damn show. Okay? I mean, just saying. I'm just saying. And the ones that do watch it, like I said, they watch it to see Melody and to see what they were going on. See what's going on with them. The highest ratings that was shown most recently was for the trip, the family trip with Melody and Martell. Your two had to go and crash it. Your daughter, who you say is so relevant, and somebody better put some respect on their name. Your daughter had to go crash Melody, crash her scene with Martell, since they're not so relevant. They were pretty much relevant because the ratings on that particular episode was high. So your daughter and her husband had to go crash their vacation just to get some screen time, just to be relevant. Okay. Because they won't be in film for the last few episodes. So they had to find a way to finagle their way up in there. So while you're trying to say that Melody and Martell is not the only ones relevant, apparently Carlos only decided to show them for the last 2 episodes, while your daughter and her ashy feet and her football shoulders had to come up in there with her fake ass. She fake. Tisha is fake. She's fake and phony. Okay, she's insecure and she's a pick-me. And I said it right here. What you gonna do, Wanda? What you gonna do, Wanda? And what time you gonna do it? What time you gonna do it, girl? I said it. Y'all know I don't hold back over here on no one in what I gotta say. I do not hold back on what I have to say. Tisha is a pick-me. Yes, she is married, but she's still a pick-me. She ain't no different than Ariana. I said it. Now what? Ariana is a pick-me. She allowed Martell to shit on her. Okay, and Tisha allows Marcel to shit on her as well. Shit is shit. It don't matter who it is. Shit don't matter. It just don't. Shit is shit. They both stink. Okay. Yes, she is a pick-me. I'm sorry you raised a pick-me. An insecure pick-me. That is what she is. Okay. Yes. Get mad. Make another video. I'll be right back here to get my commentary on it. Okay. What else doing? What time we're gonna do it? It don't matter. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's how I'm feeling, Wanda. That's all I got for her. At the end of the day, it's self-explanatory. Everybody already know that the show revolves around Melody. It is her show. It is her show. She pitched it. She is the brains behind this show. Okay. So again, like I said, bow down. Bow down to the boss. Melody is the boss. Okay. You want your daughter to be the boss, but she ain't. Okay. She's not the boss. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If this show goes away, honey, if this show goes away, we would definitely see who the show really revolved around. Okay. Melody. All right. I think that she would be much more okay than your daughter and your son over there with all these lawsuits. And they 2 customers a month at Black. Okay. We done talked about it. And all these leased cars that they leasing for the show to look rich. Okay. Love and Marriage Huntsville, it's going to phase out real soon. So everybody that's on there thinking that they on a little come up, you might want to be looking for a 9 to 5 at the end of the day. All right. So Melody, she won't need one because she's already stacking up right now as we speak. Okay. She already got her other show. She's already rubbing elbows with celebrities. She's already getting her face out there. Meanwhile, your daughter is still home frying bacon 5 seasons in. All right. Wanda, why you like to be saying that your daughter is so relevant and we need to put some respect on her name? Put some respect on my nuts. That's all I got to say about it. Do I take it back? I do not. Do I care how you feel? I will never. Wanda. Okay? Yeah. Goodbye, guys. That's all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you guys for joining. Yes. Okay. Yes, someone having period parties. Yeah, that was lame. You could have talked to your daughter about that. She had a period party. You could have talked to your daughter about that at home. Anything to get some screen time. Anything to get some screen time. You could have, you home all day long. We done talked about it. You done had a whole period party. You could have talked to your daughters at home about that. You don't go nowhere all day. So you got to have a whole scene to take your daughters out and spend money on an event when you should have been saving it to go towards all these lawsuits and people that you owe. All right, Tisha, didn't we already hear about you owing $700 in back taxes? See, you should have been that money that you paid for the event. You should have been putting it towards your $700 in them back taxes while you steady piling up more and more. Yes, honey, the IRS is steady tacking on, honey. Late fees and everything else, child. Go on and put that money aside so you can go on and pay that $700. And I thought y'all had 17. Didn't Marceau say that he had $17 million? So you owe $700 and you can't pay a $700 bill to the IRS. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I knew there was some bullshit when I saw that toe down fence and that effed up driveway. Okay, I knew it was some bullshit then. I already knew it. Wanda, girl, I ain't got no more for you. I ain't got no more for you. I'm about to go downstairs and get in my bed and sleep great after this drag, honey. I meant every word, and I meant what I said. Okay, yeah. What they say, 17 million in debt. That's what it sounds like. And I'll say allegedly just to be cute. But y'all know we do our homework over here. So yeah, Wanda, you too. We ain't worry about you or no cease and desist, honey. I'm sick of you and your backwards wig and your funeral home furniture. Go on home with your funeral home furniture, honey, and take you a good old nap so you can get up in the morning and go on and make breakfast at the skew house for the chilling, okay? You a lunch lady with an attitude thinking you famous out here. You a famous lunch lady, okay? That's what you are. And goodbye. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you to my mods for coming on and doing such a splendid job. Thank you to all of my Caramelians for being here. If you did not hit the like button, please go ahead and do that. And also, if you did not subscribe, please do that as well. What else we got? Oh, tomorrow is Car Chronicles. Okay, so we will see you guys tomorrow with more tea and shenanigans. All right, love you guys that way. Good night. Woo. I love it.